Hi everybody, it's Jim, and today I'm going to read a story called Lancelot the Ocelot by Beverly Bechtel and illustrations by Laurel Mo Horvat. An ocelot is like a kitten, but it's not. It's a wild animal. And wild animals, they like to run around and run in the jungle and run as fast as they can. They like to have a lot of fun. But Lancelot is stuck in a cage, and he doesn't like it one bit. So we're going to read about Lancelot and find out what happens to him. All right. Lancelot the Ocelot. A wild cat needs wild places to roam. A cage in a city is no proper home. He was no striped tabby or Persian or Siamese or Manx or Abyssinian. Not any of these. But a cat, like a jaguar or a cougar or lynx, that fiercely snarls or silently slinks. Spotted and dotted, sturdy and strong, large amber eyes, tail so long. An ordinary cat this cat was not, but an honest-to-goodness, real ocelot. Poor Lancelot wasn't content in that store. He was sad and unhappy. His life was a bore. He sat in his cage in the back of the shop, day after day in the very same spot. For he couldn't wander. His pen was too small, just a wire enclosure next to a wall. And oh, how he yearned for wide open spaces, mountains, big rocks, and jungle-type places. To go over steep hillsides, up into trees, to look this way and that, with nose to the breeze, ears all alert, eyesight so keen, sleek spotted fur to travel unseen. A wild cat needs wild places to roam. A cage in a city is no proper home. People would stop in the shop and they'd stare. Lancelot returned all their stares with a glare. Mothers would warn, "Take care, you'll get bitten." But the shopkeeper said he's tame as a kitten, and he rubbed the smooth neck and scratched a soft ear, while the big cat pretended he just didn't hear. All of the monkeys, the hamsters, the dogs, the white mice, and lovebirds, even the frogs were happy as larks. Throughout the whole day, they would sing and growl and romp and play. What could be nicer, they seemed to think. We've plenty to eat, fresh water to drink, a clean, cozy cage, a nice, comfy bed, and the shopkeeper here to pat any head. A pet shop is really a wonderful home, except for an ocelot who needs to roam. So unhappy was he there in that cage. They wanted to roar and howl and rage. Let me out, turn me loose. Oh, how I long so to run, jump, leap, and bound and lie warm in the sun. I'm Lancelot the Ocelot. I'm meant to be free, free as the wind and the sun and the sea. I don't want to be looked at and petted and fed. I'm a wild cat with wild ideas in my head. But he closed his eyes, wrapped his tail round his feet, and dreamed ocelot dreams of freedom so sweet. It seemed he was destined to just sit and wait, accepting his miserable, sad, sorry fate. Then, one day, someone did happen by who understood the sad look in Lancelot's eye, and bought him and took him away from his pen, and then, a bit later, in 9 days or 10, sent him away in a ship on the sea to let him go home and let him go free. Free as all wild things ought to be. Boy, I am so glad that Lancelot got to go back to his jungle home. Now he's running free and he can jump and run and play all he wants. I'm glad for him. All right, watch this space, because next time we'll bring a different book. All right, bye-bye.